Hey guys, it's Punx, and today we have a quest guide for you on the quest, The Eyes of Glouphrie. To do this quest, you must have completed the Grand Tree, and you also must have at least 46 magic and 5 construction. It says level 35 rune crafting would be an advantage, and level 45 woodcutting would be an advantage, which I do have, but you don't actually need it to do the quest.
The item requirements for this quest are a bucket of sap, a mud rune, a maple log, an oak log, a hammer, a saw, a pestle and mortar, and a knife. It's also recommended, if you have them, a Dramen staff to use for the use of fairy rings, and then a ring of dueling to also teleport to Castle Wars if you don't have a fairy ring.
So even though I've actually done the quest Fairy Tale and I do have the Dramen staff and I can use fairy rings, we're actually just going to be using the ring of dueling because Panda Bear has not done that. Also, probably more of you watching haven't done Fairy Tale yet, so this will be more useful for you guys. Let's get started. So we start this quest in the Tree Gnome Stronghold, southwest of the Grand Tree. There is a cave entrance on the map and a quest start, and we just want to head into the cave entrance and talk to Brimstale. Say, what's that cute creature wandering around? Say, yes, that sounds fascinating. And say, oh yes, I love a bit of history. And then say, of course. So now you should have started the quest, and it should say, Brimstale has told me to investigate the cave next door. I'd better have a look. So after you started the quest, run a little north and west in the cave, and head into this room with all the machinery, and inspect the singing bowl. And you should get a big message in your chat bar that I'm not going to read. After you have inspected the singing bowl, go look at the machine panel in the northern part of the room. And after that, try to unlock the Oak Knox machine. And now we have to head back to Brimstale. So once you're in this room, talk to Brimstale again and say, I've had a look in the other room now. And say, of course, I'd love to do it. And he is going to send us to Hazel now. So this is when you should use your Ring of Dueling to go to Castle Wars. There are many alternate methods of getting here. You can use the Watchtower teleport, which will bring you to near Yanley, or the Nightmare Zone minigame teleport, or use the fairy ring code CLS to be brought right next to his house. So now we're just going to run over to where Hazel is. Alright, so go up the ladder and talk to Hazel. And after all the cutscenes are over, you should have a violet pentagon in your inventory. Now it is time to head back to Brimstale, so make your way to Tree Gnome Village. I'm going to go to Varrock and use the spirit tree. If you didn't bring a teleport to Varrock or anywhere, then you can walk back through and use the bank in Yanley, and hopefully you have some runes in there. Or you can use your home teleport to Lumbridge. Once you get back to Brimstale, talk to him and say we have visited Hazel and he told us all sorts of interesting things. And now we have to repair the machine that was just broken. So head into the other room again. And start by using your mud rune on your pestle and mortar to make ground mud runes. And then use your bucket of sap with the ground mud runes to get magic glue. Now go over to Oaknock's machine and click repair, and you will fix it. Now run back to Brimstale and talk to him. Say you fixed the machine now. After you talk to Brimstale, head back into the other room, and there's a little puzzle to solve. So once you're in this room again, look at the machine panel to the west of the broken machine. And basically what this tells us is red equals 1, orange is 2, 3, yellow is 3, green is 4, and so on. You get the point. So since this puzzle is different for everyone, I'm going to put this picture here to help you all understand. So I have these 3 tokens, and I need to put in 1 token to get 24, an indigo square. And because I don't have an indigo square, I have to use Oaknock's exchanger. So for me, I'm going to have to put in my violet pentagon, which is going to give me the indigo square I need. So put it in, and you can change over here with these arrows what you want to get back out of your exchange. When you put in a violet pentagon, you can use these until you see what you need. So I need a indigo square, so I'm going to keep switching through them until I see an indigo square. And because there's an indigo square in this one, I'll click accept exchange. Now head back to Oaknock's machine and insert the disc. And now click OK. Now operate Oaknock's machine. And we're going to need to reach all of these numbers now. So again, use Oaknock's exchanger, and we're going to try to get what we need to get those numbers using this table again. If you need additional tokens, then you can go speak to Brimstale and he will give you more. And since this part is very confusing, I will leave the link to the guide that I was using for this video. Hopefully by using both the written guide and watching this video, you will be able to better understand how to do this part, because it is very difficult to explain it to you guys. Alright, so now I have everything that I need to operate the machine. For the 16, I'm going to use my green square. For the 35, I need to use my yellow pentagon and my green pentagon. And for the third one, I need to put in 3, so an indigo triangle, an orange circle, and an orange pentagon. Now again, this will be different for everybody, and when you're done, click accept transaction. And I hope everything worked out for you. So there will be a short cutscene where we see that the machine is now working. After you've fixed the machine, talk to Brimstale again, and we're going to have to kill all of these cute creatures that have turned into evil creatures. Tell them, phew, I got the machine done. And now attack the evil creature. and he has asked us to speak to King Narnode as well. We can kill them before we talk to him, or we can talk to him before we kill them. I'm just going to head out of the tunnel and run up to him because one of the creatures is next to him. There are 6 creatures overall, and their locations are where King Narnode is. And there's one at the top of the grand tree by the prison. There is one by the giant tortoises northwest of the grand tree. There's one by Brimstale, which hopefully you just killed, like I did. One right next to the spirit tree, and one by the entrance to the tree gnome stronghold. Apparently, in some cases, Brimstale will kill the one that is next to him. He didn't for me. If he does for you, then the evil creature will be placed near the grand tree's entrance to the south. Now I'll just get them on camera for you guys. And once you've killed all of the creatures, go talk to King Narnode, and we'll finish the quest. So speak with King Narnode. So now we have a crystal seed, 2 quest points, 12k magic XP, 2.5k woodcutting XP, 6k rune crafting XP, 250 construction XP, and we are done. So I hope this quest guide helped you guys out, and I'm sorry about the part with the tokens and the machines. I hope you guys were able to work through that, and I'm sorry if you could not. Like, subscribe, and comment for more quest guides and content. See you later.
See you later, guys.